That's how you change the world. That's how you change the world. All my life I had big dreams to do big things and make a change. And all the while I just passed by the simple.
Psalms number 46. Verse 10. Psalms number 46, verse 10. Simple but precise. Be still. Be still. Be still. Conjunction. And know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. I want to try to talk from this thought. What to do when bad times come.
That's a good one.
What to do when bad times come. Thank you, ushers. It seems here lately that all of us, including the good Christians, the bestest of Christians, are experiencing bad times. The times in which we live, we face, continue to challenge us to the very core of our existence. God cannot get to know us, and we cannot get to know God if we're always running in the opposite direction in which God is trying to take us. Many of you here today are having bad times. You're being pulled from here to there, stretched to capacity, almost pulled apart. Not only from yourself, but from God. But can I tell you one of Satan's traps? You don't get nothing else today, get this. One of Satan's traps is to get us so involved in worldly activities that we do not have time to spend with Him.
All right now.
You ever heard the saying, in a hurry and going nowhere?
All right now.
Some of us are in a hurry.
Come on now.
And yet we're remaining in the same
right.
Same position. And it seems like you're running faster now than you are. And then we often think that we're being picked out
Come on now, tell it.
to be picked on. We feel like nobody else
Right.
sees the trouble that I see.
All right.
Only me. I'm the only one that are experiencing bad times, difficulties in my life.
Well,
Can I remind you there's not a single structure of our contemporary society that has escaped the challenges that the world presents. Down through the years, we've experienced cutbacks. We've experienced shortage of this and benefits being reduced, and all types of things have happened to us in our society. There's nothing new under the sun. And so when we experience these turbulent times, how many of us remember what the Lord said? He says, the earth is mine, and the fullness thereof, the world, and in other words, sound like he's on top of it. He already is aware of what's going on.
all right.
And so the psalmist encourages us to have faith in God. When things look dull, things look gloomy, because behind every dark cloud, there is a silver lining.
Help us.
Maybe I'm preaching to myself, but when life seems to be unfair, when nothing seems to go right, the psalmist encourages us to lift up your heads. Be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors, that the King of glory shall come in. And I like this clause, don't be afraid. Why? Because the Lord of hosts is not with us just in good times, but he's also with us during
Come on, Pastor. Help us.
the psalmist encourages us to know that God remains our source of strength, even in bad times. He encourages us to know that God is a good God when times are bad.
Right.
I'm trying to hope us today.
Hope.
Can I hope somebody? In these bad times that we are experiencing, there's something we need to know.
Please.
We need to know that God is our refuge
Yes, sir.
and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. We also need to know that in these bad times, even though the earth be removed, we must follow the instruction of the psalmist, be still. For we know God is God. When these bad times come our way, even though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, we must be still. And know that God is God. Even though nations fight against other nations, we must be still and know God is God. You do remember God is omnipotent. He's also omniscient, as well as omnipresent. God sees all, he knows all. Matter of fact, he's God and God all by himself. He doesn't need any help from us. He doesn't need our advice. He doesn't need us to think. He doesn't need us. No, he's got it together. So I'm reminding you that even when bad times arise in our lives, there's something we need to believe. Not only do we need to know, but we need to believe. We need to believe that the Lord of hosts is with us. He never slumbers. He never, he doesn't even take a nap. He alone never sleeps. He never goes on vacation. He never takes a break. He never needs time to himself. He never needs whatever we need. He never needs that. A lot of times when we're experiencing bad times, He's testing our faith.
Come on now.
Many of us want the testimony, but we don't want Him to test us. You heard it. You can't have the test among me without the testing. And a lot of times He's just testing our faith. He's trying to see if we will be still.
Well.
And know who He is. Look at this. The psalmist said, the Lord of hosts is with us. The heathens raged at David's coming to the throne and the setting up of the kingdom of the son of David, but they were not able to overcome God. The kingdoms were moved. And God spoke, and He must have said to the mountains, be still. I created you too. Be still. And know that I am God. For the earth melted away. That's what the Bible says.
Come on, Pastor.
If the Lord is for you, who can be against you? And when bad times come in our lives, there's something we need to see. We need to see the works of the Lord being manifested in our lives. God doesn't send us through something just to be playing with us. I told you a while ago, you haven't been picked out to pick on. God is not just picking on you. God is trying to develop you. The preacher said last Sunday that many times God allows us to be punished in order to position us. So if you don't want to be positioned, I'm reminded the story of Noah. I was trying to teach it a little of it on Wednesday night. The Lord said that the wickedness of man was great in the earth. And that every imagination of thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Well, that's Genesis chapter 6, somewhere around verse 5. And he repented the Lord that He had made man on the earth.
All right. Oh my goodness.
And it grieved God to His heart. It grieved Him so that the Lord said next, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth. Both man and beast and creeping things and the fowls of the air. It repented me that I have made this thing called man.
My God.
Oh, but God is so awesome
Well,
that even when no good is around, good is somewhere around. Y'all need to get that. I know, because right after that he said Noah was a just man. In the midst of all, he said, I will destroy the wickedness of it is greed. In the midst of all of that, God could see.
well,
That sounds like God to me.
yeah.
That what we mess up, he still has goodness in the midst of what he's created good. You do know that everything that the Lord created was good. He said that there was so much wickedness with this man that he's grieved me, and I'm just going to get rid of it. But when he raised his hand to get rid of us, as his hand came down, there said Noah. He said Noah was a just man. Therefore the Lord looked upon his goodness.
Well,
The Lord told Noah to build an ark. Take 2 of everything into the ark, and everything that is in the earth shall die.
yes, sir.
I don't know, but the Lord, just using my own feeble imagination, the Lord must have told Noah, when you get inside Noah, I want you to be still. Be still and know that I am God.
Help us, help us.
God said Noah was a kind-hearted man. Therefore he knew that this was the Lord of hosts speaking to him. Can I tell you, even in the midst of our worst conditions, we can still hear the voice of God if you have a relationship with him, even though we are on the wrong path. I wish I had some amen. Look like I'm the only one been on the wrong path, but can I tell you from my own experience that when you're going down the wrong path, when bad times come your way, God is still
Amen.
the Lord of hosts. So when bad times rise in our lives, not only is that something we need to know, not only is that something we need to believe, that's something we need to witness to. The psalmist encourages us to walk by faith. When our backs are against the wall, walk by faith. When the world seems like it's taking a turn in the opposite direction, the Lord wants us to be still and know that he is God. When friends talk about you, church members scandalize your name, those you've been nice to, those that you have shown favor to, and they turn on you, be still. And know that God is God. If you're distressed today, if you downtrodden, you beat up, the Lord wants me to tell you, be still. And know that he is God. If you're burdened and weak, be still and know that God is God. Why are you saying that, preacher? Because God is our refuge. And he's our strength.
Take your time.
He's our help. Matter of fact, a present help. That means he's always there just when we need it. Do you know sometimes on our way we go in a certain direction and we don't know where we're going and we don't know what we're going to run into? Isn't it good to know that we don't have to call God, we don't have to dispatch him, that wherever we are, he's already there. He's a present help. And he's
My Lord. Come on.
But I think I should tell you, we shouldn't wait until things get bad.
Yes, sir. Well. Amen. All right.
We should remember him. Be still and know that even when things are up and we're doing well. Psalmist teaches us to triumph over the greatest dangers of life.
Yeah.
Because God is our strength and our help. He's a God all sufficient. He's a God almighty.
Yeah.
And he's a God from everlasting to everlasting. And it's our duty. Not only is it our duty, but it's our privilege to be fearless.
Take your time. Take your time. Breathe.
Let me rewind.
Be still.
It's our privilege to be fearless. Watch this. For when we are fearless, it's evidence of a clear conscience. When we are fearless, it's evidence of an honest heart. When we are fearless, it is evidence of a lively faith in God, reminding us of his providence and his promise. You do know what he promised, right? He promised never to leave us. That means going back time. Never will he forsake us. That's when we sing. He said, never will I leave you, nor will I forsake you. He said, I'm with you all time. All you got to do is be still. And know.
I know.
Sometimes life seems
Well.
as though it's not worth living.
Yeah. Well.
Come to a juncture of life every now and then. We just feel like throwing in the towel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Many of us said it. I'll raise my hand. Just not worth going through all that anymore. I like to be real when I'm preaching. I experience bad times. I go through struggles. I'm challenged day by day. Sometimes you just feel like giving up. Sometimes you want to be all over.
That's it.
But I stopped by on my way to heaven
Well.
to remind someone who have allowed those thoughts to ease into their mind, their psyche, to remind you what I have to remind myself. When I come to that point in life that I just want to throw in the towel, I remind myself, though the earth be removed and thrown into the sea, all I have to do is be still and know that he is God. I tell myself, though the mountains be shaken and the strongest parts of the earth be buried in the unfathomed ocean, I tell myself, be still and know that I am God. Sometimes, though the powers combine against the church and the people of God. And that's the time we get down on our knees and say, be still, for we know that all these troubles will end in favor of the church. Jesus promised he's coming back for a church without spot or wrinkle. God has provided, for the comfort and safety of his church. We shall set our hearts above the fear of evil things. I'm still in the text. I'm here right there. It says the church shall survive the world. Because God says, I'll be exalted among the heathen. I'll be exalted upon the earth. In that great getting up morning, God wants the church, the people of God, to be still and know that he is God. He says, I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Can I tell you, that's God's plan. He's not going to let the enemy win. He is determined to bring glory to himself in the midst of our circumstances. Anybody here believe that? If you believe that, let me see a show of hand. Well, I'll finish the sermon now that I know I got some believers in the house. God has brought particular circumstances into our lives so that in them we can trust in God's person and in God's plan, because the Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Almighty Jehovah and his angels is our strength. See, God loose one angel, one name to go down and destroy all of Sennacherib's hosts. All of God's angels rush to his bidding because they are to minister to those who are heirs of salvation. But the good news is better than that. It does not say that these hosts are with us, but it says that the Lord of hosts is with us. So what more sure can we ask for? Because the God who met Jacob when he had nothing and deserved nothing, the God who met Jacob in his backsliding and his falling failures, the God who met Jacob took his deceitful shepherd into his loving embrace and changed his name from Jacob to Israel. And I come to tell somebody that the God of Jacob is our refuge. The God of Israel is our refuge. Can I tell somebody as I go to my seat that when the bad times of life come, just remind yourself there is a river, the streams whereof shall make it glad. Even when the waters of the sea roll, I come to tell somebody that the Lord is our home. The Lord is our strength. The Lord is all that we need. I heard a song one time saying, what a wonderful change has been wrought since Jesus came into my heart. Well, he has who is the King of glory. I'm asking you, who is this Jesus? He is the King of kings, the Lord of lords. He is our Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Who is this Jesus? He's the author and He walked the dusty road of Jerusalem and Judea. He came down through 42 generations. Yes, he did. He died. Didn't he die?